So I'm going to be doing 16 tips for first college students. So yeah, let's go on with today's video. Okay, so number one is make your classes top priority, because if you make your classes top priority, then you'll I don't really know how to explain it, but your college teachers will prefer you doing that. I don't really know how else to explain it, but they'll prefer you doing that instead of always being late to it and not bringing your classes lower instead of the top priority. You're putting your Xbox first or your phone first, and you need to catch up on college work and make that top priority instead of going on laptops, phones, iPads, Xboxes, PS4s, whatever you guys have, PS5s. So that's what you need to do. Number two is shoot for perfect attendance in your classes. So instead of having, I'm guessing this is for days off, so if you guys have days off in college, make sure you don't unless you really need it. So yeah, because with me at school, I got sent home once just because I needed to breathe out the window, because with me then I got really hot. I was always hot in classes upstairs because we had the first floor, second floor and then third floor, and I was always on the third floor. Don't know why I'm going like that, but I was always on the third floor and it was always hot, and then they would send me home just because I needed to breathe out a window, because for some reason we weren't allowed to open the windows because of COVID, and the aircon was always on, basically, whatever it's called. But yeah, they would always send me home when I don't actually need to go home, but we move. Next one, number three, never ask for a makeup exam. So always just, if they ask you then that's fine, but never ask them for a makeup exam, because apparently it makes life easier, which I don't know because I'm not doing anything about makeup. I'm doing early years. But we move, I guess. So yeah, number four is a good one. Never hand in work late, because if you hand in work late, then they're gonna think that you don't actually care about the work, even though some people don't actually care about the work. Just do it anyway, so then you don't get in trouble, because what's the point in getting in trouble on your first day at college, or even a week in college? What's the point in missing out work when it's better for you guys to do it, if that makes sense? Okay, so number five is study twice as much as you think you need for your exams and quizzes. If you study twice as much, then that's better than not studying at all. Even if you do get a lower grade, it still counts, because you still put in that effort to revise instead of just leaving it and going on your Xbox or going on your phone. But yeah, just study twice as much. Maybe study, I don't know, before college, or if you have a break in between, maybe study in your break and then study after college. It depends on your exams are, because at school I literally studied at break, and then I studied, I don't really know, I studied before my exam, I know that, and then if it was period one, I studied at home before I went to school. So maybe try and do that, maybe study in the mornings and study when before the exam if you can. Number six is put your phone down, and this is quite a good one, because I see a lot of students, I'm gonna say including me, that never put my phone down. If you see me, this is why my sister calls me, my brother calls me, and my dad calls me, because I always have my phone in my hand and I never put it down. Literally, I either hide it, I either hold it, or it's always in my bag. I never put it down, and plus now I have a watch as well, so if I get a message I can answer on my watch, which is good, but do not do that in class. Do not go out and buy a watch just so you can text in class, because that is not good. Just put your phone down, study, and then when you think that's all gone in your brain, or some of it's gone in your brain, then turn your phone back on. Don't just put your phone down beside you and they're like buzz through like with Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. Don't let it do that. Just turn your phone off and just use it after you've, it's telling me to breathe, after you've had the exam or after you finished revising, basically. Number 7 is take notes with a good old pen and paper. So obviously with notes, it's good if you take notes, because then you can come home and revise what you need to revise instead of remembering what you need to revise later in the day. Because if you have it on a piece of like notes or on your phone notes instead of like getting a pen and paper, you will remember what you need to revise, so that's quite good, just to write down a few things. Okay, so number 8 is take an active approach in your classes. I think this is a good idea because in some of my lessons I didn't try. I didn't put my hand up, I didn't answer questions, apart from English. I have to say in English I did, but in other classes, no, I didn't. Geography was a no-no anyway. I didn't understand geography. And even if I took history, I probably wouldn't understand history either, but I was higher in history than geography. But I decided to do geography for whatever reason that was. I think it was because I chose geography because I wanted to learn about all the places around the world. But it doesn't really work like that. It works with like slums and Russia and other things that I can't remember, and it never stuck in my brain. But English, I did answer questions and I did do good. But yeah, make sure you always try hardest, answer questions and answer like anything you need, really. Number 9 is see your professor as your advocate and don't ever let yourself be intimidated by your professor. So if they shout at you, or I don't really know how this works, but if they shout at you, don't take it by heart. Maybe, I don't have corona, maybe like, so if they shout at you, they're telling you what to do, basically. So don't feel intimidated, just like go by their word, if that makes sense. Number 10 is kind of similar. Meet with each professor of your classes during office hours at least once a semester. So if you don't know what once a semester is, it's like once a week or something. I don't know. I really don't know. Once a year. But yeah, we move. Yeah, so make sure you just catch up with your professor like daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. I don't know. But just try anyway. Number 11, meet with your academic advisor at least twice each semester. That's a good thing. I think that you should try that, obviously, and just see how it goes, and if it goes well, then just keep on doing it. Okay, so I don't know really why I wrote this down, but seek help before the problem emerges. So it's like bullying. Obviously I can say that because I've been bullied so many times, but now I just don't care really, because obviously bullying is always part in life with some people. But yeah, so if the problem emerges with bullying, maybe tell someone. It depends how physical it is. Like if it's pushing and shoving, I know that they say the good thing for me to tell you, but I would push them back, not gonna lie. I would. But yeah, if they do push you, maybe still tell the professor or advertiser or whatever it is. Just tell someone so they can help you, and they can help you to deal with it instead of keeping it all inside. Or just tell someone you trust, like your mum or your dad. I always used to tell my mum, because with my dad, he obviously always used to work, so I couldn't really tell him unless I told him over the phone. But yeah, I would always tell my mum, or just someone in your family really. 14. Don't be scared or afraid to drop a class. So with me, I haven't dropped any class because I haven't even started yet. But yeah, if you want to drop a class, then don't be afraid to drop a class. Just do it if you want to do it, obviously. 15 is stay healthy. So eat your veg and stay healthy. That's all I can really say. Or try and eat healthy food at college. Some days, not every day, just some days. 16, stay well connected. I can't speak today. Stay well connected with your family. So I think this is like going to uni or something. I don't really know, but because obviously with uni, you travel so many miles away, so you kind of have to like keep in contact with your family. But with me, I get to see my family every single day after college. So apart from my dad, because my dad always works, so I normally see him on weekends, but I might be working on weekends, so I might not see my dad. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, remember what you guys have to do. You have to like, subscribe, turn on my post notifications for all my newest videos, and I'll see you in my next video.